Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and I'm out here today at the Pathfinder classroom and doing some more extensive testing. We have recently received a shipment of what we believe is the most heavy-duty and durable space blanket on the market today. We went through several companies to try to get the right one. As you saw in the video that I posted a while back, we teach our students to reinforce these space blankets at the basic class so that they don't rip out either on the seams or on the grommets while they're being tugged on and pulled on to set up shelter after shelter after shelter. After all, it's an emergency piece of gear. It's really meant to be a one and done. You use it and you throw it in the trash. However, because we use these for training purposes, we tear up a lot of space blankets. It doesn't matter what brand it is. Pathfinder's not immune. The Pathfinder blankets tore up. Our tourist blankets tore up. Every brand you could buy on Amazon tore up. It didn't matter what they were, eventually they failed. So we tried to make a space blanket that would not fail. And what's different about this blanket is it's a little heavier material and it's made from a ripstop as well. It's a heavier thickness of material than a normal space blanket. And it is doubled up in the corners and folded over, so there's not an actual corner. There's more of a cutoff right there, and the flap's been folded over, and it's got a grommet put in, and that's been double stitched and double folded. So you've got a really heavy connection there. What we're gonna do today is, we're gonna take this, we're gonna hang it up from the ceiling and suspend it. We're gonna take a cross-section grommet of this, and we're gonna hang it from 55, 60 pounds of weight, and we're gonna shake the thing up and down with the weight suspended off the corner and see if we can rip this dude out and see what happens. I'm intending to destroy this blanket, so let's see what happens. All right, so we had about 55 pounds of weight on there, 55 pounds. Shook that thing up and down, suspended in the air from the opposite corner up at the top. And all it did was basically stretch out this grommet with all that weight and still did not tear out the blanket. So I would say beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is the heaviest duty space blanket on the market today. And you can see there's no damage to the top, where it was suspended by rope. The part down here suspended by the carabiner misshaped the grommet eye, but still did not rip the blanket out. This is definitely the strongest space blanket on the market today. Now, obviously we ended up with a very deformed corner on this thing, but we didn't tear it out. We just deformed basically the grommet around that carabiner, that metal carabiner. The side that was attached to rope didn't deform or damage whatsoever. We also used this blanket all weekend. We gave it to a student to use during the class this past weekend in our basic class, and we did not reinforce it. We wanted to see how it was going to work out. So far, it stood up to that test as well as a shakedown test with heavy weight to see if we could rip the corners out of this thing, and it's passed with flying colors. So look forward to this releasing in the next week or so in both OD green and orange on our website at selfrelianceoutfitters.com. Thanks, guys.